Josh, what was the noise the manatee made again?
Because getting hit by a lightning bolt is definitely a zero schnitz.
Yeah, but what if it makes your dick instantly hard? That's a
Fuck,
five
man.
schnitzer.
Yeah,
What if your dick shoots lightning?
Like perpetually shooting lightning? That's like a five schnitzer.
Or just once? That's all it would take.
my dick is lightning.
Or like I do, I connected Bluetooth to my testicles and the sound vibrates through those.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Sometimes I just hold Zoom podcast by myself just to vibrate my nuts.
I'm just saying it could be a lot worse.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, dude, who invented the game Barrel of Monkeys?
Uh,
You know the game Barrel of Monkeys?
yeah, it's like a red plastic barrel and then a whole bunch of monkeys of the same shape with like one arm going this way and one arm going this way, and you try to like dip the monkeys into the barrel and see how many you can link up and pull out in one go.
From what I recall, yeah, it's either no, I don't think it's in the barrel though because there's not enough room. I think it's on the ground.
It's on
I
the
haven't
floor, on the carpet.
I haven't played it for 30 years, so I have no idea. But yeah, who do you think
Who made
invented
it?
it?
Fuck, man. Was it not a game company, an actual person?
It's two different people. Well, it's two people that joined together to create it. I don't have any information on who created it except for the names of the two people who created it. And I
Would it
don't know
happen to
which
be the Parker brothers?
you would think that when I said two people, that was my first thought, right? I was like, oh, he's probably going to say Parker Brothers. Which
Then then I don't know. Then there's no pleasing you, Mr. Powers.
have you ever looked into it? What if Parker Brothers is just the name of the company? It doesn't actually refer to two different people.
That could very well be.
Like A&W is like two different people.
Allen and Wright.
That's right.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Charlie Ray's here.
Yeah, but look what he's got.
He's got a big dick-shaped mic.
He's trying to get it working. So far, not sure.
Why is he touching his nipples? He doesn't need that, does he?
That can't hear nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Oh, the power button.
Looks like he got a fresh head shave.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I hear
There you go.
something.
No, no fresh head shave here. It's been a couple of days. Can you hear
Oh,
me okay?
I
yeah.
can. Is it?
That's the computer microphone. Let me try plugging this in again and see if it'll work.
I was just gonna say when you were moving your head, it didn't sound like the mic. It sounded like it was getting picked up by a lousy microphone.
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's good sound.
This is the problem. What's that?
That's good sound.
What is right now?
Yeah.
Where you were when it was in front of you.
Well, I wasn't talking. When I plug it in, I can't hear you because I have to plug a headset into the microphone because it won't play through the computer, and I don't have a headset.
Oh, you just go to your settings on your Zoom. You can choose audio output and you can choose computer.
Okay, let's see if I can figure this out.
Or like I do, I connected Bluetooth to my testicles and the sound vibrates through those.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Sometimes I just hold Zoom podcast by myself just to vibrate my nuts.
Okay, here we go. Test speaker, default speakers.
So we wait till the show starts to do this. This is funny,
That's the beauty of editing.
right? Well,
Can
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna edit
hear
that
me?
out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had it blocked off. You guys can or can't hear me? Yes? How do I sound? Good?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. All right, hold on.
He's gonna find some headphones.
So Josh, Barrel of Monkeys.
Parker brothers.
Not the people who created it, but the two gentlemen are Leonard Marks and Milton Dinhofer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Milton Bradley,
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
but you didn't.
I didn't because I'm an artard. Can we say
You
artard?
suck. No, I say retard.
Oh, we can go full on retard.
Full.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's found something.
Wait, why is he touching his nipples again?
Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, just plug it into your dick hole. You're good to go. Oh
See if
no, you're
this
gonna plug it
works.
into the mic. I guess that would probably work better than your dick hole.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. I can hear you now.
Ooh,
Ooh, who farted?
I did. I like the smell of my own brand. Who doesn't, right?
Oh man, you ever notice if you fart in a shower or in a
Oh,
steam room, the funk's twice as bad? It's
yeah,
like
we talk about that often, my friends and I.
what's that?
We talk about that often, how the smell in the shower, the hot shower, is
Yeah.
just putrid.
Oh yeah. Okay, how's that sound?
I like it.
Okay, good. This is this a little bit better than what I was using with my headset mic then?
It always sounds the same here. It all depends on what it sounds like editing. I won't know for a couple weeks.
Okay, well I guess we'll find out. This
Fin-
seems pretty good from here.
Fingers crossed. I think there's still 3 or 4 shows I haven't edited yet. So your self-imposed, not moving your face, not hitting your chords. I don't know what that is yet. I'll figure that out on the next 2 edits.
Okay, that
I
sounds
just want
good.
I just want to say episode 363. I edited it today. I
Yeah.
don't remember what it was about. Josh was talking about cauldrons in Russia. I remember that.
Mm,
But
okay.
the after credit is fucking bliss.
That's
It just
Okay.
makes me so happy. And it ties in with the last like 4 minutes of the actual episode. So it works really, really well. It won't be like out of left field, right? You're listening to the after credit and be like, that's weird. If you would
Right.
listen to the last 4 minutes of the episode, you would completely 100% understand the after credit. But
Okay.
that's just me toot my own horn, and I'm done.
All right.
Parker Brothers.
Oh, did Jamie send you any information, Charlie Ray, if Parker Brothers is just the name of a company, or if Parker Brothers is in fact two brothers with the last name Parker?
I don't know.
And where
It's
were you
Jamie's.
going with that? Where were you
Yeah.
going with that
Look,
fucking board game story anyway?
I wasn't. That was just one of the things that we call the awesome quiz, where I ask a question about something
Ah,
and I see if you
Mm,
know the answer. And if you do, that's great. If you don't, I give you the answer, and then that's great as well.
answers for
well,
something.
That's right.
I'm going to assume that it was actually for a pair of brothers. So at least Hasbro didn't call themselves. Well, I guess I never thought about that. Hasbro, Hasenfeld Brothers, Hasbro. I never thought about that until just now.
So
So
Hasbro is brothers? Like,
yeah, you think about it, it was the Hasenfeld brothers, right? It started
oh
Hasbro.
shit, that's right. Yeah.
So it's like Hasbro. So
Genius.
I'm gonna yeah, I never thought about that until just this second. But yeah, I'm going to assume, without looking it up, that Parker Brothers was named for a pair of brothers because I think I remember reading it that they were like one was involved in one type of games and another one was involved in another. Then they combined their company or something. That's what I'm guessing. So
Romantic.
All right.
Well, hopefully you guys brought more to the table than that because all I brought was the one question for Josh
I
and
have
a
a
news story.
listener.
I got a would you rather for the modern day. Modern issues require modern solutions. You want to hear what the would you rather is?
Let's
Of
hear it.
course.
Since you guys both have children, it would work for you guys more for me. Would you rather have a daughter who got into sex work, and I mean like really bad, like sex work, like Bonnie Blue, or like I banged 1,000 guys in the day, kind of
How much money did
crazy
she make?
shit. Well, we're just gonna say she makes decent money,
Okay.
or or a racist son. I saw this on somebody else's page, so I thought it was just to see what you guys would say since you have children. I don't have children, so
Like I fucking hate racism.
well, nobody likes racism.
Well, no, there are people that do. I'm just
Well,
not one of them.
racist, racist like racism. I'm
So,
racist. I just sprinkle that shit on everything.
de- depending on the amount of money she made or continues to make and the amount of abuse she takes.
What kind of abuse are we talking
Well,
here?
I don't want her to be abused for cash,
Yeah,
right?
right,
And
right.
we
No,
all
nobody wants
know
that.
watching porn, it's not for women to watch. Guys like it, but the I can't see a lot of girls doing it for the love of the job. I can see a lot of men doing it for the love of the job.
Yeah.
So if she hates her life every single day and she gets abused, if she's making good coin and she's not like psychologically turning herself into a fucking vegetable who can't function without getting plowed by 30 guys a day, I'm okay with her doing that. I mean, I don't want her to, but I also don't want my son to be a racist. I just don't want to deal with that shit.
No. So that's what you choose.
I mean, yeah, I guess if I had to. I
If
think
you had to.
long term,
Yeah.
I think the kid is probably gonna the boy will probably get killed by somebody who doesn't appreciate his tone.
Well, I didn't say he was out like picketing on the whatever, but I mean, could be various levels, but it's it. I want to see what you guys say because then I'll tell you what the like they did like an online thing,
Yeah.
how the answers broke down.
How about you,
So
Josh?
Racist son for reasons I won't elaborate on.
okay. I'm gonna also say for myself, I don't have children, but I would probably say racist son as well.
I just think that's going to
Um,
be detrimental. Somebody's going to fucking stab him in his sleep or run him down off a road. You know what I mean? Or he's going to
well,
get
like I
arrested and go
said,
to jail for it.
there's a difference between somebody who's racist and somebody who's like actively racist. You
Well,
know
I
what I
mean, you didn't
mean?
give me a level. You,
That's true. I did give you a level for how hardcore she was doing sex work. But
yeah, but I
anyway,
need to know how much money she's making. You know, if she's
well,
making
see,
40 grand a year, it's like, yeah, I'm going to go for
or
a
is she
racist
like
son.
Sophia Rain and or bad Barbie and making like 50 million, like and gonna take care of me in my retirement, retire me early. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, be a hoe. I got other kids.
There's a girl yesterday who just announced, "Ooh, I've done 3 years of OnlyFans. I'm retiring with 67 million in the bank," and she's 23. And
Yeah.
just like, fuck, man, just keep going.
It's just
Like,
prostitution, though. It's
yeah, but just keep. I mean,
Well, I
67
mean,
million is
okay.
more money than you ever need, obviously. But I mean,
Let's look at. Yeah,
break
she's already
break
done.
200
Yeah,
mil. Try and break it.
yeah.
Just
It's like I said. At this point, she's already put it all out there. It's all been seen. You've
yeah,
got a shelf. You've got a finite shelf life as a woman as to how long you're. Well, I mean, there are women who are doing this older, but the money will decline as you get older. And at that point, you can just stop. But I mean, yeah, if you're already out there to this point making that much money and you're a top earner, unless you really hate it, I guess, why stop? Because if you're at the top of the game, keep making that money until that money starts to decline, then bow out, right?
yeah,
But anyway, do you want to know what the percentage of who chose which answer of those two? Okay,
yeah.
first before I say it, which one do you think was more popular of the two that people
the
chose?
racist son.
I would say the racist son.
Okay, do you want to know what the actual
Yeah.
results were?
Yeah, that's why I'm here today.
70% went with the daughter who's into porn over 30% for the racist son.
Oh wow.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Guess they were all wanting that earner. Get out there and work, honey. Make daddy
Well,
some money.
well, I mean, it's not my money. Like I said though, the repercussions of their
No,
actions, I don't want her to be mentally debilitated because of what she's going through, traumatically speaking, unless she's getting paid bank for it. And I don't want him just to, on a whim, get into his truck and start plowing through some sort of festival filled with foreigners, right?
no, no.
But I think in the
Yeah, it's
long run,
it's
he's probably more liable to end up killed or in prison with depending how racist he
really.
gets.
I don't know. I would think that a woman possibly into doing sex work might choose some questionable places to be, or maybe she chooses partners to do video shoots with, and might choose somebody who might do something bad. I don't know. It could be either or.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the Midwest, and and there are undercurrents, definitely of things going on down here in the United States, and the thing is there always will be. I mean, it's not like something that's not happening worldwide. You ever see that clip of Bobby Lee? Was it with Theo Von? I don't know who he's with. They're talking about. He's like, Koreans are the least racist there is, and somebody's like, what? I beg to differ. And they read all these results, and like Koreans in the past were like super racist, and he's like, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah. He's like, we're like not racist at all. And they're like, whoa, hold on a second there.
Well, I guess he doesn't have
uh,
a Jamie to give him all the details.
exactly. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. I wanted to see which way you guys would choose, and then I wanted to see if you could guess, what most people in this poll that had done this quiz or whatever chose. So yeah, 70-30, sex worker.
Huh.
I got something we haven't done in a while. If you guys want to guess an idiom,
Oh yeah,
Sure.
idioms.
idiom.
You got one that'll cut the mustard?
Oh, there you go. Touche, Charlie Ray. Cut the mustard is an idiom.
I know. I wanted to do that one for a while, but I'll come back to that. Let's do your idiom first.
We have hands down. What does that mean if somebody says something hands down?
It means you put your hands down. I think it comes from when you put your hands down on the table so that people can see that there's nothing in them like a weapon. So, hands down. I don't know. Where the fuck am I going with this? I don't know where I'm going with my answer, but
Well,
basically, hands down, I think means that you're safe. Like you don't have anything like a weapon on you or something.
okay. So like in a sentence, it's like, oh, he is the smartest kid in the class, hands down. Would that be
No,
the
it doesn't
phrasing for
make
hands
sense.
down?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
how
mean,
that works.
yeah,
So yeah, let's
yeah.
try another one. She has the fastest car in the neighborhood, hands down.
Hands down.
Well, I mean, I guess it means in that case, I would say, I mean, basically looking at the way that that's being used, it's without a doubt. Basically, it's like saying
Okay.
without a doubt. Like you don't raise your hands because she's already got you beat. You
Josh?
know.
Like there can be no more argument on this subject.
Okay.
Hands down.
Yep.
But as for where it derives from, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe from just throwing a guess out there. You have to put your hands down before you rise out of a chair. I don't know.
So you both had something like you're talking about hands down, rise out of a chair. Charlie Ray said hands down to show you that I got nothing to hide, right? Like everything's visible.
Well, I was thinking like hands down, like at a poker table, like you put your hands down, like on the
Yep.
table, like like you put your hands on top of the table so that they're not under the table, like maybe holding a gun or something. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, the idiom hands down comes from horseback racing, and it refers to a jockey who is so far ahead he can afford to drop his hands and loosen the reins.
Hmm.
Because he's about to win.
Hands down, nobody's going to beat him. So
Right.
hands
Wow.
down, no one's going to beat him or
I
her.
did not know
Huh.
that one.
Neither did I. That's why I brought it up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one. We can go back to mine now if you want and do
That one
cut the
definitely cuts the
mustard.
Cut the
mustard.
mustard.
Yeah, it cut the mustard. So, what do you think the idiom "cut the mustard" means?
You know what? I think we've done this one because
Have we?
I recalled something about like growing mustard seeds, something about productivity. Uh, fuck, it was years ago.
It was
I
so
don't know.
long. I think we did do it once.
We might have. Well, we can just skip it then. You can
But
just
no,
cut
no,
that out.
let's do it because
I
I
don't
mean,
remember. Let's do it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
need a
Okay.
refresher.
All right. Well, what do you think "cut the mustard" means?
I mean, something has to be good enough.
Okay.
I thought maybe they were buffing it down with something like how you cut cocaine to make it a little sell a little better. Maybe they're
Cut the
cutting
mustard.
the mustard.
Man, that mustard just wasn't up to fucking snuff, man. I know it didn't even cover my hot dog. Somebody
Cuts the
cut it in
mustard.
some water. Uh, well, Mr. Clay is right. It is to be good enough to meet expectations, to succeed, or to perform adequately at a task or standard.
And where did it derive from?
Well, any guesses where it derived from?
Mustard farms growing mustard.
No, that's kind of what I thought too. I was really curious to find out what it derived from. That's why I brought that one up. How about you, Josh?
I already guessed.
Oh, okay. Um, well, apparently it says that the words came from American slang in the late 19th century, with earliest known printed examples being around 1891, mostly starting in Texas and other newspapers from around that region. Uh, it is not quite clear how the cut combined with mustard uh, came about, but the most widely accepted explanation ties to earlier slang where mustard meant something excellent, the genuine article, zesty, or the best. I'm thinking about, you ever heard that saying? he put some mustard on that ball, like when they threw like a baseball. He put some mustard
Yeah.
on it. You ever heard
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, which dated back to in that, and not only that, that was more recent, but there was an older British phrase called "keen as mustard," dating back to the 1600s, where mustard's sharp, pungent flavor symbolized enthusiasm, vigor, or high quality. Uh, and then it became in American English the mean top notch. So cut means something similar to achieve at, excel at, or to display. So that's kind of where cut the mustard kind of was put together. It's kind of a weird thing. They don't really know for sure where it comes from. You know
Motherfuckers.
yeah.
Well, mustard is awesome, so I I
Mustard is
support it.
awesome.
I like it. I like that
Beat,
saying.
but mustard can take mayo out back and beat the shit out of, as far as I'm considered.
Hell yes.
Fucking mustard on mayo fight. Except
Mustard
for
wins
Mr.
every time.
Except for Mr. Clay, he likes the mayo.
The creamy man juice. No, if only men shot out mustard.
That would be weird, wouldn't it?
I recently made like, you know, when you get like a barbecue like chicken nuggets or whatever, or like you get coated chicken strips, you toss them in whatever sauce and then you dip them.
Right.
I grab some and I toss them in like hot sauce, and then I dip them in sweet mustard. God damn, hot, sweet, mustardy deliciousness.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah, I'd like to pack it into my wiener hole and suck it out, but I can't reach, so it would just hurt going in, and I wouldn't get the relief from sucking it out.
What if you packed it in there and let it sit so it became kind of like you ever like have a lotion and you like push it out, like this hard chunky piece comes out because it like solidified, but it would be mustard out of your wiener hole.
I was just gonna say that this episode, right before the show, I went to the bathroom, I took a deuce, and then I go to wash my hands, and I pump the soap, and it splits off instead of going into my hand, it goes around my hand, like in a V shape. And I was like, what the fuck? And then it made me think of Andrew Dice Clay's like stuff from the 80s when he talks about like waking up and your dick's got a little dry chunk on it in the morning. You go take a piss and it's like a split V piss.
Yeah.
I've had those.
Yeah. And then
And
it
then,
had me
and then,
it had
yeah.
me thinking of my friend when we watched the Andrew Dice Clay thing. He's like, oh man, imagine a W or a T or an S. And we just laughed ourselves stupid because it's just ridiculous to think that your piss would go in an S shape in any shape or form.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
Uh,
that was 30 years ago, and I just thought about that when I was washing my hands, and now you just brought it up. The world is a fucking weird, connected place, man.
Oh, it absolutely is. When you say that, it made me think of me, myself, and Irene when he goes to take a piss, and he goes, and the piss goes flying into her direction. He goes, "Why am I pissing like I had sex last night?" Because you did. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Because it was Hank. Hank had sex last night.
he made
So,
love.
yeah. So, how about you, Josh? You got an idiom you can come up with off the top of your head?
No, but I have a listener question.
Ooh, that's even better.
Well, exactly. That makes me hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
this comes from at Pod Scranton. And he says, rate the following on the Schnitzometer.
Oh my God.
Number
Oh,
one,
shit.
Frosted Flakes.
Ooh, that's a 5 for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
five?
That's a
I,
5 schnitzer. I eat
I,
that shit fucking even without milk. I just eat it by the handful.
yeah, and if you can find like the little squares made, like Rice Krispie squares, but they use the frosted flakes on marshmallow, god damn.
All
Have you
right.
seen the chocolate? Have you seen the chocolate frosted flakes? Have you seen
The
those?
Choco Zucaritas? Yeah, I see them in the States all the time. We get them occasionally, but you guys get them all the time.
Yeah.
We have multigrain out here. Multigrain frosted flakes and 1/3 sugar frosted flakes and 1/3 sugar Fruit Loops. I just saw them on the shelf last week.
Disgusting.
I
What's
mean,
the point of that? That's just making kids mad.
I gotta save the old box and put the new bag in the old box just so they can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
But sorry,
Okay.
Tuna fish sandwiches.
zero
How many
schnitz.
schnitzes?
Done.
Zero?
I
Zero schnitz.
All right. No one likes tuna fish
I
sandwiches.
don't like. I like the only thing I like that smells like tuna fish isn't tuna fish. So
I hope it doesn't smell like tuna fish. That's
I
my
hope not.
that's
I
my
hope
prayer.
not. Man, you know what? The worst.
He'll never
the
know because
worst-
he doesn't eat tuna fish sandwiches.
Oh,
Okay,
touche.
yeah, it's true. Well, I do like ahi tuna, like in sushi, so I'll eat that raw, but it doesn't really smell like tuna. Tuna fish just smells like out of a can, it's just not right to me.
Do they
You
have
know,
it
and
at Subway? Is tuna fish still a topping?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah, they
It
do.
go Subway.
does that shit's got to be separate. I swear to God, if that flakes onto my cold cut combo, I'm gonna fucking go back in there and bitch slap people.
Well, it might.
Yeah,
Maybe it has.
Well, no, I would have noticed it because you can smell the fishiness. You can definitely taste that.
you can smell the fishiness. Smell the fishiness. That should be on their fucking door. Smell the fishiness.
How
Is
about
that
you smell the shit schnitziness? Because
the
I'm still going here.
sorry.
Smell the schnitz.
Kelly Clarkson, how many schnitzes?
Ooh, can we get a circa 2003 or circa
Yeah,
2026?
Right now, she's
yeah.
pretty hot, but he doesn't specify. So
Mm,
I'll go middle of the road. 3 schnitz.
I'm gonna choose now, and I'm gonna put her at a one, but then I'm gonna choose like 2004, and I'm gonna do like five.
wow, what a hater.
Have you ever seen her in that video? I don't I think it's
Oh,
MTV, and it's pouring rain, and she's performing when she
Yeah,
first
for
became.
sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
But now she's Ozempic hot, just like what's her name?
Like all the hot ones that look like Skeletor.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Amy
Ariana
Schumer.
Grande now or Ariana Grande like 6 years ago. You know.
Well, Pete Davidson was destroying her vagina and her butthole and her mouth back then, and that's when she looked hottest, I think.
she's always
Well,
looked like 18 to me, so I'm not interested in her.
Even when she was 12, she looked 18 to Josh.
I'm not saying that I'm really into her ever, but yeah.
Schnitzometer, a mini golf hole in one.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
five. Is it the last one where I get that free play?
He doesn't specify.
Oh, well, it's a five no matter what, but that free play one is ooh sweet,
yeah. I
which
don't
I've
know if
never
it's
gotten.
Louis sweet. I
Oh, you
just want
never
to
had a
see.
hole in one?
Have you ever had a hole in one? Of course, you've had a hole in one.
Everyone has.
We were
Yeah.
doing mini golf in West Edmonton Mall, my friend and two people from work, a person I was hanging out with who doesn't work with me, and my kid. And he was probably 9 at the time. And it's pretty busy. It's West Edmonton Mall. We're waiting our turn. And then he just hits the ball and it bounces out of like hole nine over to hole 10 and goes right into a hole in one. He's like, I got a hole in one. It's like, yeah, but we're not even on that hole.
Doesn't count. Last and final schnitzometer, a campfire in the rain.
Campfire in the rain. That ain't gonna be a campfire for long. I mean,
Oh,
depends on how much the
a
rain.
good fire will burn in the rain forever.
Like a campfire in the woods or a backyard is like a five, but sitting in the rain is like a zero to me, so I'm gonna go two. I'm still gonna
Fair.
enjoy that campfire.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go 2 or 3, but I don't want to sit in the campfire in the rain. That sounds kind of sucky.
It's better than not sitting by a fire and just sitting in the rain by itself.
That is
Well,
correct.
yeah, but you know what's better is sitting by a fire with no fucking rain.
True. But
That's the
that's not an
five.
option.
That's a 5 schnitzer. Well, neither is sitting in the rain with no fucking campfire.
Can you imagine? You're just sitting outside while it's raining, just in a chair, just sitting there. It's raining. That's
I
definitely a
like the
zero.
rain, so that wouldn't bother me at all.
You're just gonna sit there and just like,
Contemplate the mysteries of the universe.
Next time it's like lightly raining, I just want to go get a fucking chair and sit out in the fucking middle of the fucking backyard, just
You
sitting out
probably
there with
should.
nothing. Well,
Give it a
yeah, but
try.
I might get hit. I might get hit by a lightning bolt, so I don't want to do that because
you
getting hit
never.
by a lightning bolt is definitely a 0 schnitz.
Yeah, but what if it makes your dick instantly hard? That's a
Fuck,
five
man.
schnitzer.
Yeah,
What if your dick shoots lightning?
Like perpetually shooting lightning? That's like a five schnitzer.
Or just once? That's all it would take.
my dick is lightning. I want to be a superhero that shoots lightning bolts out of his dick. That would not be a cool superhero. Fucking just waving his wiener around as a weapon. It's Wiener Man.
Todd Scranton has more questions. So
Ooh,
what's your
Okay,
favorite Terminator movie?
two.
too. Yeah.
Everyone's is too.
It should be, and if it's not, they're wrong.
Yeah. Even though you love the show.
Number one's a close second, just because
One was good. Yeah, one was good.
introduced the character, and you had no idea that number two was going to come out and blow number one away. I mean, number one was awesome for a long,
I
long
also
time.
like Rise of the Machines, the one with Claire Danes. I like that one
Yeah, I
Yeah, that one was
actually,
good.
with
yeah,
Kristanna
I actually
Loken
like
as the
that one better.
Terminator.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one.
And then they just sort of peter off. You're just like, why did you make this one? Why is this happening? Well, why is she living with the Terminator? Why?
The Genesis one where they're like living out in a little hut in the middle of the
Yeah, it's
desert
like
or
you're in a
something.
relationship with it. It's
Well,
not
What are
that
you
kind of
doing?
relationship. Sure, buddy.
I thought it was fucked up that one where they made John Connor into a Terminator or whatever the fuck. I thought that was fucked up. But
Yeah. I don't think
yeah,
there's any
number
way
two
to
is my
Oh,
favorite.
did you
So
guys ever watch the Sarah Connor Chronicles though? The TV show was
have
fucking
not,
top
have
shelf.
not. I
Haven't seen
got,
it.
I got, I
Yeah.
got it. Haven't watched it yet.
The last 3 episodes or so sort of make it not so good, but the rest is so choice.
Oh, speaking of funny movies, this is not really funny movie. Hold on, how many more questions does this boy got?
Scranton.
He's got one fuck, marry,
Scranton.
kill, and that's it.
All right.
Todd
Okay, let's
Scranton.
let's do that. Then we'll talk about another movie I want to talk about, or maybe
Sure,
we should
sure.
talk about the movie. I don't know. Okay, let's do his last question.
Okay, it's a fuck, marry, kill. He's been listening to us because we got Famke Janssen.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
I'm guessing now.
Uh,
Nicole Kidman,
also
or
now.
also now, or
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver now.
Oh Jesus,
Hmm.
Fuck,
Mr.
marry,
Clay,
kill.
you wanna field this one?
He does.
Who are the
Uh,
three people again? Famke Johnson. Who else?
Yeah,
Who are the
Nicole Kidman
Nicole Kidman. God damn, we got some tall
and
bitches.
Sigourney Weaver.
I am going to marry Nicole Kidman. I assume there will be some sort of sex involved sometimes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, I've been married and it's
If
not
if
always a given.
if
No,
not,
but
she gives a good fucking parting fucking $1 million gift to fucking ex husbands.
Something.
Tell you that. Yeah.
And I'm still gonna. I've never fucked an insect before, so I think I'm gonna fuck the praying mantis,
good
Famke
luck with
Janssen.
that.
Well, does she eat my head
I
afterwards? Does
think
she?
so.
No, she's gonna eat your head. She's
And
gonna
then
eat your
I'm
head.
I'm gonna have to kill Sigourney Weaver.
Good luck. The
Do I
aliens tried.
do I get to touch her boobs first though?
Sure. And her
Okay,
bush.
I do like them
Rub
bushes,
that Brillo pad.
them
It probably is
growlers.
a little. Yeah, I bet it is a growler. Uh, so I would go with the exact same choices. Well, if it was in the prime, I probably would have married Famke Johnson over Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but otherwise, I'll go with the same as Mr. Clay. So
How about
there's
you,
your
Josh?
answers. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I will kill Famke because I don't like praying mantises. I think I'll
Damn it, Famke.
marry Nicole Kidman, kill Sigourney Weaver.
And
Or did I
fucking
get that
spell
wrong?
who you fucking?
Oh no, fucking Sigourney Weaver, killing Famke, marrying Nicole Kidman. There we go.
All great
Okay.
choices.
Indeed.
Okay.
Now, what movie are we talking about?
Okay. So
Thank you, Todd. By the way,
yes, I just came across this movie that got recommended to me like in off of YouTube. Have you ever heard of a movie called Peanut Butter Warrior? Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay. Peanut Butter Warrior is a movie that stars Shia LaBeouf in it,
no, Peanut
right?
Butter Falcon.
Oh, Peanut Butter Falcon. Yeah, that's it. Peanut Butter Falcon. Okay,
Yeah, I've
you've
seen
seen
it.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Clay, have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Okay,
Oh,
this is
weird.
awesome. This is awesome. So Peanut Butter Falcon is about a kid with a boy. Well, I don't know how old you'd call him. He was in his teens, I guess, that has Down syndrome that wants to be a wrestler, and so he watches wrestling all the time. And you know how Muhaha's got that strength, right?
Oh
You
yeah.
know
Strong enough to hold you against their big fat juicy cock and you can't escape. So
exactly
so I've
that
heard.
wiener.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know, but so I've heard.
So he runs away or escapes from his like nursing home slash facility that he's at, and he ends up meeting Shia LaBeouf's character, who's like a criminal on the run,
Sorry, can I
and
pause you
so
for a second?
yeah.
So you hadn't told me who played what part when you started explaining it, and
Oh,
my mind was just like, did they put prosthetics on Shia
Shia
LaBeouf to
LaBeouf.
make him look like he had
No,
Down syndrome? That's fucking amazing. I need to watch that
no,
movie. But
that's
anyways,
awesome. No, it's some kid named Zach something or other. I think is his real name.
they got the
Anyway,
kid from Life Goes On.
yeah.
He's like 50 now.
No, I don't
Corky.
know who it is. I'll have to look it up.
They DH'd him.
Uh,
They're like, is this worth the
uh,
money?
He looks like
hold
Corky.
on. Who are
As
the
he should. He's
stars?
got downs. They all look the same,
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
except for those hot
Anyway,
ones on TikTok.
Oh man, you jerk off to those.
all I saw was the trailer for this. Anyway, so So he escapes. He meets up with the Shia LaBeouf's character, who's this guy Tyler, who's a criminal who's on the run, and so he ends up kind of like taking kind of taking care of him a little bit, and they kind of bond, and he's like kind of like showing him things like life, on the road and stuff. And so the actor's name is Zach Kotzigen. So, and he's really has Down syndrome. He plays Zach. I'm like, they probably couldn't give him another name. He wouldn't answer to it. Who knows? Hey, Bobby. Oh, I'm Zach. Anyway, uh,
All right,
anyway,
scene cut. Take 47.
yeah. So he's trying to find this. He's like a super fan of this guy. This guy's fucking wrestling name is hilarious. So Thomas Hayden Church is in this,
Wow.
and he plays the character Saltwater Redneck. That's the wrestler's name, right? And he's Zach's wrestling idol, and so he's trying to go to his wrestling school. Well, so the whole thing is them like going along, and then there's like this girl, Dakota Johnson is a nurse who's sent to try to find this boy to bring him back to the facility, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, they all three end up together. Then they're on the road together, kind of way. They end up going down to. They find Thomas Hayden Church, there, and they find out, are you the Saltwater Redneck? And they're like, do you do the school? He's like, I closed that school down like 10 years ago or whatever. He's like retired and older and stuff.
Did you say he's retarded?
Retired.
Oh, sorry.
No, but it's just hilarious because just the whole name Saltwater Redneck. He drives like a T-bird, the whole like total white trash Southern thing, and so all this kid wants to do is learn how to wrestle from his idols. That's all I know about the movie is that. So it's just kind of a good-hearted movie or whatever. But I didn't know if you'd ever heard of it. See, Josh has seen it, so
I have.
On the Schnitzometer, what would you rate it?
I would give it 1.5 schnitzes.
Ouch.
That low? That's pretty bad. Wow.
Well, give it a watch.
I would give it.
How many boo-ha-has would you give it?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 boo-ha-has?
I would give it 23 out of 24 chromosomes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just think it's funny that they had to name him Zach. Like, man, he's just got to stay Zach, because Zach ain't going to be like, I'm somebody else, So anyway, it's got a lot of big names in it for an indie film. Dakota Johnson, Shia LaBeouf, Thomas Hayden Church, Bruce Stern's in it. John Barenthal's got a small role in it. So got a lot of people in it. But anyway,
when did that come out?
2019, so it was right like not too long before COVID. So anyway, it was just something I wanted to bring up just because I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
Once again, I'm watching lots of movies I don't remember names of. How about you guys?
Yeah,
me too.
I just saw one with Samuel Jackson in Scotland where there's like people getting dismembered and he's a detective.
I refused to watch
really?
that. I saw it on there and I was like, no, that doesn't sound interesting.
I had that and another thing that I was gonna watch, and I was like, I'll watch this one first. And then when it was done, I was like, thank God that's fucking over. And I don't even remember what the next one was that I was gonna watch. But I did finish. I started watching Ted, the TV series, like with Teddy Bear.
That's on my list too. Yeah,
I started watching it last year. I saw the first 2 episodes, and then I guess I just lived my life and forgot it existed. And I saw it on the Android box. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And I watched like the other, I think it has 6, maybe 8 episodes. I watched all of them yesterday. That show is pretty goddamn funny. I'm very happy I plowed through that, and I had a very good day from it. Like just all day long, I was happy sending clips to people, recording the screen and just sending it. So yeah, if you get a chance,
awesome.
Ted, the TV show is pretty damn funny if you're a immature high school moron like myself.
Well, I worked my way up into now going into season 3 of Futurama. So I'm just kind of rolling along in Futurama. Whenever I just need to have a couple of short, stupid things to watch, I watch some Futurama episodes.
That's what I'm doing with ever since Josh brought up that episode of the X-Files that was banned. Or we talked about that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I started watching the X-Files. What's that?
It's called Home.
You remember the
season 4 episode 2? It's fucking whack, dude.
Okay. Well, yeah, X-Files is on my list of things I want to watch.
You've never watched it?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh
Never.
shit,
Not
yeah, it's a
not one
great show.
episode.
I'm like 5 episodes in, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to motor through like 11 seasons, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. It's gonna
That's a
take
No.
me
lot.
10 years. I've already seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it multiple times, like at
You know,
least
you know,
2 times.
yeah. You know what you should sit down and watch? What are we up to now? 40 seasons of the fucking Simpsons?
No, pass.
I
I
mean,
stopped
come
watching The
on.
Simpsons like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
just wasn't good anymore.
I still watch. Well, this last season I think has just sucked, but I still watch South Park, and South Park's the second longest running show, and they're up to like season 30 something or whatever. I don't
I've
know,
liked this season so far
26.
of South Park. I've
Oh,
really enjoyed it.
I've hated the last season. I haven't. I hardly laugh at all.
Oh,
So it sucks to me. You know, I thought they did a. I think they did a shitty job over the last 4 years of doing anything with the last administration, and then they just went very political on this one. And I think that's, but it is who they are. So whatever, you can do it. I just don't think it's funny. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, how the fuck? I mean, I don't know. I like Futurama a lot, and considering it's the same guy that does The Simpsons, but this allows him to get his more, I don't know, risque stuff out material.
yeah.
So I enjoy it. I think Futurama was written for more of an R-rated almost crowd than The Simpsons was definitely more G.
Nothing wrong with that.
So no, nothing wrong with that. You can make money in all places. Hell, you can make money even if you're a daughter and a porn star. You can make money.
Good.
So yeah,
Maybe. Hopefully. How about you, Josh? What are
hopefully.
you watching that you remember?
As you know, I don't really watch shows unless they're MCU related or somehow exceptional.
Yeah.
But I have watched quite a few movies. I watched one today. Damned if I can remember what it was called, but it was quite good. It was a sci-fi movie kind of, and it took place in three different time eras. One was like some Neanderthals at the very last part of their life, like 45,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the next was like people in now times. And it's like this chick, and she's like a scientist or something, and she's like having a stressful life and trying to find love and stuff like that. And then it jumps like 400 years into the future, and this chick's on a spaceship flying towards uh Kepler 22b, and it's her and an AI, and she's like kind of like the AI is like her best friend, and like it has to well, I don't want to ruin the
Yeah.
plot of it for you, but
Yeah.
it was fucking deep, man. Like it was a good movie.
Hmm. When you're talking about space stuff, I watched the last season of Black Mirror, which I didn't even know
Oh, so
existed.
good. Yeah,
And that Star Trek episode, right? The continuation from the season before.
loved it.
God damn, it was good. It was like an hour and a
Which
half
one?
long.
That's like the best thing on television I've seen in I don't know how long.
Black Mirror.
It was
Black Mirror,
oh
yeah.
Black Mirror. I've never watched Black Mirror either.
It,
You ever watched?
Specifically that Star Trek. The
yeah.
Star Trek episodes are so good.
Oh
There's-
yeah.
But
The
yeah,
Black.
Black Mirror, Charlie Ray. It's like Twilight Zone for now.
Okay.
It's very
I
well
think there's
done.
like 5 seasons too, right?
I don't know. I just saw there was a new
Plus a
season I hadn't
special.
seen. So I watched it. I was like, this is fucking great.
Okay. I'll have to see about adding that to my
And there's a
list.
lot
My
of
list.
famous people in it because every episode is like its own episode. There's a couple technologies that transfer from one episode to another, right? And there's only the Star Trek one carries over from one season to another. But the
Right.
rest of it, it's all one episode and it's done. And you have like Letitia Wright, the Black Panther, right? She's in one. Uh, one of the kid from Breaking Bad's in it. Jesse
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell,
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons, the guy from Mad Men, John Hamm. Like
John
it's
Hamm.
full of
Wow.
fucking people
Okay.
that
All
are
right. I'll have to check that out.
yeah,
Really good, but super fucking creepy, man.
yeah.
The creepy show.
Speaking of Wyatt Russell, I saw a pretty funny clip, and you may or may not have seen this on the internet. You probably haven't, but it was Stephen Colbert, and he was interviewing Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell. Did you happen to catch any of that?
I have
No.
not.
Well, anyway, it was pretty funny that they were talking about apparently his, I don't know if it was his mother-in-law or whatever. So it'd be Wyatt's grandmother was like a violinist that like was by trade, like she was a violinist, or whatever. So they were, so Wyatt was learning violin as a kid, and apparently she was on her deathbed. And he wanted to, so he wanted to play for grandma or whatever, and show her he was playing. And Kurt Russell just fucking roasted the fuck out of Wyatt, talking about how they were videotaping this, and he was playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and it was just horrendous, and grandma's over there, and he's like, there's this one part where she's watching, all of a sudden you see her go like this, just like a really like, and it's just a hilarious clip. He just roasts this kid pretty funny.
Now he makes violins.
Who does?
Wyatt Russell makes custom violins.
The motherfucker plays U.S. agent and fucking makes violins.
I know, overachiever.
And prior to that, he was like going into the NHL. Can you imagine? Like, oh, I've got to be an NHLer or an actor. Which one do I pick? That's like Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, hey, we can send you to Yale and it's all paid for. Or
and I got dimples and a huge cock.
You got to stop.
We could buy you, or we could buy you a McDonald's and you just automatically make millions. Like,
stop telling me how awesome it is. I can only get so hard here.
Yeah. Those impossible choices aren't anything I can even fathom.
What's funny is speaking of Wyatt Russell having these choices, obviously he's coming from a very wealthy and connected family. I was listening to this. I don't know who I was listening to, but I was on the way home. I was listening to this clip, and they were talking about how the world is in collapse now. And they said one of the signs of collapse is that when you see the elite being pushed down into industries they don't normally compete in. They're talking about somebody I don't know, some comedian. They said, he's from a family that's fucking basically billionaires, and he's like doing like stand-up comedy, and it's like that's not something that fucking billionaires' children usually go into, is like stand-up comedy. That's usually something that's more, like for the lower classes.
Yeah, the people who've seen shit and gone through shit that need to find an outlet, so they bring humor into it.
So basically what they were saying is that there's so many people who are so wealthy that they're like, there's not enough room for them to do what rich people do. They have to like spread downward and take stuff away even more from people who aren't as rich. Anyway, it was an interesting kind of thing. I'm going to go back and listen to it again, but it was an interesting theory. So,
well, I mean, I got two thoughts on the matter. One is it kind of pissed me off during COVID and when they weren't making TV shows and movies that every fucking celebrity had a podcast. Like, it was something normal people could do to somehow make a living, and then that just got stolen because the famous rich people automatically have millions of downloads a week, right?
Yeah. Right.
They're already
and then of course you as a regular person you can only listen to so many podcasts and so many things. I can't keep up. I just quit listening to certain shows anymore because it's like I can't keep up with them all. I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So who are you going to listen to? Answers for Everything, or Pauly Shore's podcast, or John Hamm's podcast, or Theo Von's podcast? You're going to listen to those ones, right? Because they're the famous people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my second thought on it is maybe now, like the offspring of the wealthy, they're just like finally getting into the point where like, I don't need to do anything. I can do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do stand up. I don't need to do anything, because most rich people, they have their path set out for them pretty much at birth.
Right. But but it's also kind of fucked. I mean, it's not kind of fucked up, but it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, good for them, I guess. Lucky you. You have so much whatever that you can fall back on. You never need to worry about, okay, I can go do this. If I fail, I'll go do this and I'll fail. It's kind of like, what was a joke? How do you know when you're truly wealthy and rich? It's when you can basically just create a business for your wife that she can just lose money at every month just to keep her busy and happy, and you don't give a fuck.
That'd be amazing to have that kind of money.
Yeah, here, go run a fucking Jamba Juice or go run a fucking Pilates studio. What? You lost 10 grand this month? I don't give a fuck. Are you happy? Are you busy? Good. Stay out of my hair.
I wish. I would love to throw money around like that.
You'd love to be the side piece that's getting the side business.
I do. I want to be the side piece, the front piece, the back piece.
I'm too old to be a fucking gigolo. Nobody's hiring 50-something old bald gigolos. So
have you tried?
You're just in the wrong place,
dude. I did the swinging thing. Okay, it was a lot of fucking work for not a lot of whatever. I mean, I wasn't rich. I wasn't
not a lot of money.
I didn't have a huge cock. If I had a huge cock, I could have been doing pretty well for myself.
Probably.
So
it's all you need in this life.
I say you're doing better than most, Because most people don't get to do the swinging thing. Most people don't get to be in a room watching people all fuck each other.
I am not complaining. I have in my tiny little bit of immersion into that world, I did way more things than I ever thought I would ever see or do. So I'm not bitching. I just miss it.
That's the thing about retirement. You're never truly retired.
I know, bragger.
Lucky you.
But yeah, well, it's been several years now, so nothing there.
I'm lucky if I can have one orgasm.
So, all right. So where are we at? What are
We're
we doing
wrapping it
here?
up.
We're wrapping her
Oh
up.
well, wrapping it up. All
What do you
right.
guys want to wrap it up with? I might have a news story. Huh?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
let's go for the news
Uh-huh.
story.
Well, we were just talking about sex, so want to segue into a news story about a husband and a wife involving no sex.
Sure.
All
You guys
right.
give me just a second.
Yeah.
Just a
You gonna
second.
rub one out?
Take a second.
You know, I'm about ready to piss myself. So
Just do it right there.
I'll let you watch.
Fill a Gatorade bottle.
There's a cup right behind you. Use that.
All right, hold on.
Notice how he has the mic like 7 miles away from his mouth and it somehow still works? The fuck?
I
I
don't
have
know.
to have mine right here or else it's gonna be a problem.
Me too. 'Cause-
He's got his over here. Talking like this.
Yeah,
So
I can't. Nope.
no, right?
Yeah, I've got to sit like an inch and a half away
That's where I am. It's right in my mouth.
because I
That's
know
why
when I'm.
sometimes you'll hear like if I'm saying like a hard P sound, kind of sounds weird, but if you
But
don't have it right there at your mouth, it sounds worse, I find.
yeah, when I'm doing editing, I can tell when I'm sitting like this
Yeah,
versus when I'm sitting like
that
this.
was it. That was a huge difference just
Right?
from you going back here. Weird.
It's not fair.
That must be a really fancy mic. That was a fast piss.
Well, he did half of it in the cup before he left. All right. So this news story is titled India Man kills wife for refusing sex, police say.
That bitch.
Oh, so
Wow.
we've all been married.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Does sex
Twice.
happen more after the wedding ring is on or less?
Less.
Yeah, I'd say less.
All right. So this guy's name is Sanjeev Kumar. He's 35, and he allegedly strangled his wife to death during a fight on Tuesday. The man confessed to the crime after he was arrested, police officer Ramesh Jaglan told the BBC. Domestic violence has been the most reported violent crime against women in India for more than a decade. And the guy says she had been refusing sex for a while. So on Tuesday, she refused again, which irritated me, and then I strangled her. What the fuck?
Seems reasonable.
That's a big fucking. Well, that's a classic. Well, that escalated quickly.
Very
I mean,
quickly.
it went really fast.
So they have been married for more than a decade. They have 2 children. And Mr. Jaglan, the police officer, said that they arrested him and the man is now being held. But a case of domestic violence is reported to the police in India every 5 minutes. But activists say that the real numbers are even higher. Every 5 minutes. And it's higher. Can you imagine every 2 minutes there's somebody in a police station talking about domestic violence? That's fucked up. That's not a good place to. I never want to go there.
I'm thinking women in this country should be thanking us much more. That's what I'm thinking.
They should read these news stories and
Yeah.
start touching our wieners before we strangle them.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying, Charlie Ray?
No. That is not what Charlie Ray is saying. I'm just saying it could be a lot worse.
There's a reason why those arranged marriages are way more successful than love marriages because the threat of violence keeps them in the marriage.
It just sounds like a terrible way to live. Like where you're not equal. I love
Right.
equal. I think it's fantastic. I love.
Oh, you mean the sugar substitute?
No sugar substitute. I'm talking about lifestyle choices and relationship goals. If things are equal, I think it's just you each bring your portion to the table and then everybody gets to eat and enjoy, right?
Sure.
How many times do you think this guy, do you think he's like a sex addict and he like fucks a lot and she's just tired? Or do you think she's like, I'm tired of fucking this guy, so I'm just not gonna do it, and she just hasn't done it in a while, so then he strangled her?
Option B.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad life over there in India in an arranged marriage you didn't really want to get involved with.
And the poor kids, like, can you imagine finding out that your mom passed away because your dad didn't get fucked enough? I don't think I could respect my father in any shape or form if he did anything to my mom.
No.
No. No.
That's kind of
I would
somber.
say,
Way to bring
yeah.
us down.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How about create your own threesome to make you happier?
Fuck yes.
Okay, so your choices are a Neanderthal woman,
Oh,
clearly beautiful,
and
uh,
lots of growler.
Oh yeah.
a female manatee,
No growler.
no growler,
There's a bonus.
or a Thai ladyboy. Choose your threesome.
So, how does the manatee fuck me? Right?
It'll
Because
figure it out. It'll be like,
I think I'm gonna have to remove the animal because I think there's something wrong. Really, if you have a choice to fuck a Neanderthal, a ladyboy, and a manatee, I really think the manatee is probably the odd person out. It's just the odd thing out.
at least it's a woman.
Wait, is the Neanderthal a woman? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
so there's two women, right? The ladyboy, the Neanderthal woman, and yourself. That's two women and you. That's a great threesome.
Yeah.
Do you think because they're Neanderthal, when the ladyboy takes her like skirt off and there's a dick, do you think the Neanderthal woman is gonna be like, what the fuck is happening here?
She's gonna
Because
bite it off.
the top part is all female. Why is the bottom part male?
Yeah, very
She's like
confusing.
Or she's just
she's
gonna
like
look at both of our dicks and be like, yeah, give me both of that.
Go time.
How about you,
uh
Charlie Ray?
I don't fucking know. That's so fucking out of the fucking blue. I guess I'm gonna go with number 1 and 3 and skip the manatee. I mean,
Wait,
I mean,
Josh, what was the noise the manatee made again?
that sounds like Stallone.
Why would you do?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be making love to anyone and hear that beside me or in my ear.
Okay,
Yeah.
and now
What if you had? I mean, I think I'd still do them anyway because they're so hot. I was gonna say you had to sleep with Stallone's daughter, but like when she rolls over in the middle of the night, she goes, "Eh, that was fucking good."
I'm in. I'm in.
yeah, wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
In fact, I think
Yeah.
I would want it to happen.
Well,
You know,
why
if
wouldn't you?
if she could get the sneer, that would be like the Sylvester Stallone sneer. That would be
Dude, he was like
fantastic.
fucked up by forceps, man. That's a fucking birth defect.
It's better than fucking a manatee, I think. I don't know.
They are
Okay, how about
protected
how about a
species.
would you rather to cap this whole episode off?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather live for 1,000 years or receive $100 million and live out the rest of your life now?
I'd live 1,000. Well, it depends what kind of condition I'm in. Am I going to be like fucking Captain Pike in a rolling fucking coffin thing?
Let's say
You know?
the health
So-
you were in your mid 30s.
So like perpetual health.
Yeah, from the way you were in your mid 30s, all for that 1,000 years, and then you start getting old at the end of the 1,000 years and die.
Well, I mean,
Fuck.
in 1,000 years, if you can't, how much money were you offered in the other?
100 million.
If you can't earn $100 million having 1,000 years on Earth, you're a pathetic excuse for a human being.
I agreed.
Yeah, I would say the same, but
I don't like working, so I have to work for it
exactly.
for a long time
Yeah.
to get it. But I would see so much. I mean, the world might go to shit in that time. You know what I mean?
You could get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
You're not.
You know what though?
You're
You know
not
what you
immortal.
could do though? You know what you could do though? This is really cold blooded, but you know what you could do is you could marry like a woman and put a huge life insurance policy on her because you know you're going to outlive her, and then she dies. I mean, just natural causes, and you get a huge payout, and then you just do it again.
You'd probably have to move every 25 years or something, right?
Well, have you seen that movie Adeline where she wasn't aging?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, so you're gonna have to be like, yeah, that's my son, and then like a couple months later, oh, hi, I'm son. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
my dad
Bobby
died.
Jr. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
pick the cash payout. I
Oh,
think I'd
really?
rather
I would
think
go the 1,000 years.
yeah, but I don't know what the Earth is going to be like. I
Who
have no idea if there's
cares?
going to be a nuclear holocaust in like 5 years, or if the
You're gonna
sun's going to
find
melt
out.
us. Yeah, but I would rather have had $100 million for those 5 years.
All right. It's your choice.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought
Yeah.
living perpetually would be fantastic without aging. Fuck yeah.
That's my choice.
How many sad memories are you gonna? I mean,
Oh
you're
my
gonna have
God,
good
everybody
memories
you know
too.
love
How many
Yeah,
will
good
die.
memories are you gonna have?
and not only
Hmm?
everybody you know and love now, but then everybody you'll know and love then, and then everybody you knew and loved then, and then everybody you knew and loved then, and then
Yeah.
You'd get used to it.
yeah. Oh, about time for you to check out. Make sure that life insurance policy's fucking paid up. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for money and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my life.
Right on.
I yeah, I would probably go for the 1,000 years, but you know, you're right though. You don't know what's going to happen 50 years from now. You might think, oh, you're going to live for 1,000 years, but what if the Earth, what if the sunspot fucking kicks off and like launches a molten fireball at us or something? I don't know.
Or you're living in a world like Ready Player One where you're living in like containers stacked upon containers and there's
Yeah,
digital currency like you don't have enough credits and the bank cuts you off just because you like if you watch Black Mirror, if you don't greet people and give them 5 stars for everything, they give you 1 star, you lose access to your bank account. You lose access to places to sleep, cars to rent. You lose your job. Like you're going to
wow,
be
that
living
would
in a
suck.
fucking shitty world when everything's digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
$100 million done.
can I have $100 million and 1,000 years
Yeah.
Nope.
to see if I can spend it all?
Yeah.
I'm sure I could because people have. So,
Idiots.
yeah, I mean, look at those fuckers. Some of those people have won massive fucking lottery amounts and then they just fucking blew it all.
Morons.
Yeah.
They should have picked
That's
1,000 years from the lottery corporation instead of the money payout, idiots.
I want the lifetime payout. How long do you live? 1,000 years.
all
All right, guys.
right. Well, it's been a slice.
Yeah,
And he had a
I've
slice.
had a slice.
I have an uncle. His name's Bob.
Bob had a slice.
Ooh. Peace
Yes.
out, Knowitalls.
Peace out.
Peace.
Dude, do this right now. If I was getting $500 a hand job, I'd be a hand job giving some
Yeah,
bitch.
no, man. I say it all the time. People are like, oh, I want like 5 grand. It's like, you know what? Nobody's gonna pay you for that. But you know what? Somebody would pay me $300 for a hand job, right?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
realistic number.
probably.
And if I was doing, I'd give fucking 10 a day.
Yeah,
Work 4 days a week.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking coconut oil works fucking
Yeah.
wonders, man. I'd give
Hell
a better
yeah.
hand job than most girls do. I can guarantee you that.
Well, you should.
Well, goddamn right. I'm a fucking goddamn pro.
You've been
Every
playing
guy,
with your dick
okay,
forever.
every man should be able to give a fucking better hand job than a woman because we fucking give fucking 10, 20 times as many to ourselves,
Yeah.
you know?
I
Yeah,
mean, unless you're with somebody long enough and you can train them, but yeah.
yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. $300. Yeah, I'd probably go down to $300. If I could do 10
Fucking
hand
what?
jobs a day.
Even
Fucking
three a
think about
day.
how fucking mad. And you know what I could moonlight as after that? I could fucking do fucking over the top fucking wrestling, arm wrestling, because my arm would be so big from fucking doing this whole fucking
Oh,
time.
if you're doing it right, you need both hands. Like, come
You
on,
know
man.
what though? I bet that if you did it that often, you'd probably end up with like tennis elbow or like a fucking medical condition, like fucking like the what's that tendonitis thing? The
Carpal
hand
tunnel?
thingy, the carpal tunnel. Yeah, you'd probably have carpal tunnel
I don't know.
from.
The more lube you have, the less grip you got to put on it. You'll be fine.
That's true. Fuck
Yeah.
man, you could even if you could
Here we
even
are
do the
doing
one
the
where you
science on hand jobs.
if you could, we're ruining a great episode right here. This could be a bonus. If you took like one of those Tinga eggs, I talked about those Tinga eggs before,
Yeah.
those masturbation tools. You take one of those and a hand job, fucking, you ain't gonna, fucking, it's only gonna take you like fucking 20 seconds. It's gonna be like, meh, and gone, you know?
Charlie
Well,
Ray, the hand job king of Kansas City.
ladies, if you need any advice on hand jobs, let me tell you. Find my
Um,
ex-wife. Um,